Okay, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this recording yet, if I'm going to post it on YouTube or what, but if I do, this is kind of a behind the scenes look. What I want to try to do is, so in Elena of Avalor, there's this character, her name is Doña Paloma, and she is voiced by, her voice actress sounds a lot like the person who narrated the books of A Series of Unfortunate Events on this app for the blind, this audiobook app for the blind. So what I want to do is try and find quotes that Doña Paloma says in the books of A Series of Unfortunate Events and make the narrator say them. Because I was listening to, I was watching Elena of Avalor, and I saw the Masks of Magic episode, and I realized that Doña Paloma sounds almost exactly like the narrator from A Series of Unfortunate Events. So I thought about singing voices and speaking voices. You know how some people have singing voices. So I thought, well, what if the narrator from A Series of Unfortunate Events was Doña Paloma, and then Constance Marie, Doña Paloma's voice actor, was her singing voice. So I thought it would be fun to do like a fun little audio thingy and try to see if I could make Doña Paloma quotes out of audio from the book. So the narrator would be speaking them, and then in would come the song. What's it called? Oh, Best for Our Guests. So I would put the setup. I would put the regular Elena quotes in there, but I would make all of Doña Paloma's quotes, or try to make them at least, come from the narrator. So it would sound like she has a speaking voice and a singing voice, just to compare them, because they sound hecka similar. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to show you my process. But first, I have to switch SD cards because the SD card that I have the audiobooks on is not the one that I have currently inserted into my device that plays audiobooks, or one of them. Because I can play them on my phone, but I don't have the audiobooks on my phone, the A Series of Unfortunate Events books on my phone. I have them on an SD card that I plug into this device called the Victor Reader Stream. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get that SD card, and then I'm going to show you guys how I am going to try to go about doing this, because I doubt all the quotes in that scene are going to be in the book. But that is when I can try to improvise with the audio that I have. But I do not know how many quotes I'm going to be able to get. So this is just a work in progress, or a unknown situation at the time, or as of now. So I'm just going to do this and hope for the best. So, yeah. Okay, so I have the SD card in. So what I'm going to do is, so I was just looking through the books on my Braille computer to see how good it was looking, if I could find quotes. And so I found the quote where, right before the song, where Doña Paloma's like, "What a lovely sentiment, if only it were true." I found words for that. I didn't find words for her spiel right before she starts singing the whole Princess Elena. I have thrown I have thrown parties like this before, so I know exactly how to host a feast of whatever. But I can find the quote from that. So what I'm going to do, because I don't remember exactly where the quote is in the book, so first I have to find, I think it's in book 3 where she says, "What a lovely." So I'm going to find that, and then I'm going to find exactly where it is in the book, like kind of skim paragraphs and stuff to see where it is, and then I'm going to find it in the audiobook and see if I can see if it's good. So, yeah.